just mentioned Wilder and Joshua being a Dazn fight. I apologize if you already answered this question, but is a potential Mayweather-Canelo rematch also a Dazn fight? Is that
well,
possible?
Canelo signed exclusively with Dazn.
Right, but he just mentioned the interest in, and he said that if Mayweather wants to do it right, he should be fighting him.
Yeah, that's fine. Ultimately, Dazn have to come up with the money, but Dazn have the ability to come up with the money. That's the difference. I mean, what Dazn have just done is Dazn have just basically guaranteed to replace the pay-per-view revenue that's generated in a Canelo fight. So what they've said to fans is, see the money you pay for pay-per-view, we're going to pay that for you. Right? Which
Sounds
is great
like a good
news
deal.
for fight.
Yeah.
Exactly. Great news for fight fans. It's a very unique deal because in boxing, the money in the past hasn't been there to match the pay-per-view revenue. I'll give you an example. In the UK, Joshua boxes on pay-per-view. It's $25, much cheaper than $85 or $84.99. But Sky can't afford to pay that kind of money that is generated through a pay-per-view, right? And Showtime or HBO can't afford to pay that kind of money that's generated from a pay-per-view. So the reason that I say that Joshua Wilder is a pay-per-view is because Dazn will guarantee the money. And we don't know how many buys Joshua Wilder does. Does it do 400? Does it do 1 million? I mean, I don't think Wilder Fury does 250,000 buys, personally. I might be wrong. Apparently Deontay Wilder says it does 2.5 million buys. Okay then.
What would it have to do to get you to negotiate with Showtime?
It's all about the money. It's all, like if that does 1 million buys, if that does, I think that Joshua Wilder does 1 million buys, right? So if you're talking about $80, you're talking about, I don't know, $35 or $40 coming into the pot. You're talking about $35 million worth of revenue coming into the pot. If Showtime want to guarantee $35 or $40 million worth of revenue against their pay-per-view, then we'll talk. But Dazn will. So that's who we have to take seriously. We're not interested in speculating because the US pay-per-view market, especially for fights like Wilder Joshua and especially Wilder Fury, is pure speculation. We just don't know, do we? You've got great fights like Ward Kovalev doing 150,000 buys, Golovkin against Jacobs doing 160, 170,000 buys. So we can't afford to speculate on a fight of that magnitude. So I'd rather thank you, Dazn, and take your money.
Eddie, who do I have to see to get a Dazn hat?
Well, I haven't even got a Dazn hat.
Oh, man.
With Canelo and Joshua on Dazn now, is Dazn the proverbial A-side in any network negotiations going forward? Would that be the stance?
Well, when you talk about network negotiations,
like with fighters who are like,
but ultimately, if you want to fight Canelo, you have to be a Dazn fighter.
Okay.
If you want to fight Joshua, you have to be a Dazn fighter. And this Saturday, 3 days' time, Demetrius Andrade goes for the world middleweight title. And in 10 days' time, in this room, Danny Jacobs goes for the world middleweight title. So in 10 days' time, touch wood, Dazn have the entire roster of middleweight world champions. So people like Charlo, you've no fights for you. If you want to be a world middleweight champion, you better join Dazn ASAP. Right? And the same will happen across divisions. The light heavyweight division as well. We've got Beterbiev. I think he's probably the best fighter in the light heavyweight division. Right? We'd like to sign Bivol. In fact, I'd like to do that fight, Beterbiev against Bivol. Can we get out Elder Alvarez as well? Then if we can get 2 or 3 light heavyweight world champions, fantastic. Now we've got Tevin Farmer. Can we get Gervonta Davis? That fight should be made next, if he wins on Saturday night. So it's just time. We haven't even had 1 month yet of going live on
the ones that are pay-per-view worthy, like Joshua and Wilder. Would that be joint?
Forget pay-per-view.
Okay.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's finished. Finished in America. This is the future because you've only got 1 pay-per-view fighter in America. It's Canelo Alvarez. He's gone. He's no longer a pay-per-view fighter.